So Brazil has not been a good weekend for Alpine. I mean, it did start well with Esteban Ocon qualifying in 6th and teammate Fernando Alonso in 7th, but it all went wrong in the sprint race with the two coming together. Following that, both their races just went downhill from there, and Alpine has now issued a new statement on their drivers. But before we begin, if you enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like and also subscribe for more Formula 1 content, and you can follow me on Twitter at James_Formula1, and there'll be a link in the description. So it all started on the opening lap. Alonso tried to go round the outside of Ocon at turn 4, with the two going on to make contact. While there was minimal damage, it's what happened next that made the race a disaster for Alpine. Going on to the pit straight, Alonso was getting a great slipstream from Ocon, but ended up going into the back of him and destroying his front wing. The end result was both drivers finishing P17 and P18 in the 24-lap sprint. Now this isn't the first time things have gotten close between the two drivers, with the two having fought hard in Saudi Arabia and Hungary for example, and Alonso spoke of previous dices he had with his teammate this season and actually sounded relieved at the prospect of no longer having to share a garage with him as of next season. With him off to Aston Martin, he said, "It's one more race and then it's over. Finally, I was very close to the wall in Jeddah, I think close to the wall in Budapest, today in turn 4, now here." Now regarding the crash in Brazil, the stewards felt Alonso was to blame, with him getting a 5-second penalty and 2 penalty points on his licence. And I do agree, I mean Ocon was driving in a straight line and Alonso just didn't pull out of the slipstream in time. And while Alonso said on the radio, "I lost the front wing thanks to our friend," the steward said that Alonso admitted in the hearing that he slightly misjudged the time to pull out and struck Ocon from behind. And speaking after the race, Ocon told Sky F1, "Unfortunate for the team what happened, we were in such a good position, we are now at the back. It's unfortunate what happened on that one, I was trying to attack the McLaren, took my line into turn 4, and Fernando came out of nowhere on the outside, so he touched. From there on, my race was pretty much over." Now incidents like this aren't going to help Alpine in the Constructors. They're currently P4 with 153 points, although McLaren are just behind with 148. And if McLaren have a good Grand Prix in Brazil, they could take a load of points from Alpine given their starting positions. So Alpine are at risk of losing 4th to McLaren in Brazil, and only having one race to get back in front in Abu Dhabi. Now whilst team principal Otmar Safnauer didn't speak publicly about the incidents following the sprint race, he slammed both Alpine drivers in a statement. It was quoted by Autosport as saying, "Frankly, both Esteban and Fernando must do a better job to complement the fantastic efforts of everyone in the team by avoiding on-track incidents and compromising the entire team's performance. Both drivers have let the team down. I expect more from them tomorrow where we must do everything we can to recover some points from the weekend for the championship." Now it is going to be difficult for Alpine to recover good points from where they're starting. And of course, the team need to avoid reliability issues. I mean, they've been hit badly by it this season, and Ocon's car at the end of the sprint even ended up catching fire. But what do you think Alpine can achieve in the Grand Prix in Brazil? Let me know in the comments below. But that's going to be the video from me today. Thank you ever so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos, and until the next one, take care. Bye.